Hello everyone, Manthroll here. Welcome back to a RuneScape Weekly Update video. Today there's actually a little bit with Invention and a few other odds and ends. But first we're going to go over the new Perks and Inventions, which there is two new inventions. Down the road you can do the crystal variants, but for now the ones that are actually available is the Hammerton and the Pyromaniac. So that is the tinderbox one, of course, Pyromaniac, and Hammerton, that is your smithing one. Now also there is new perks you can make. There is a total of 5. I want to see if I actually have a tool one available. This way I can just show you guys right off the bat of what you need in order to make the new okay, so I do not have a tool, so I'll go over here. We'll manufacture one. Yeah, I have. Oh, I can easily make a tool gizmo. Alright. So since it is tool stuff that is made, the only problem is I don't know what parts make what. Okay, junk. Yeah, junk is usually just junk. Okay. Enhanced efficient. So far, Imp Sold is a good one if you have the repair points to spare while you're skilling. Wow, I am really not getting much. Because I know the new one does not, like, their spreadsheet does not actually show you what these new perks are made of. And it is possible it takes a combination set in order to do this. Okay, precise does nothing. Oh boy. Powerful components? Still nothing. Wow, so far. Oh. There's a talking component. Which can be kind of neat if you like a little. Okay, here's a Pyromaniac. And it has a 0.01%, 1% chance, 1% chance per rank of burning all logs of the same type from the inventory. So there is a total, I believe, of 5 ranks for this. I will have to clarify that. But there's Pyromaniac. There's Rapid, has a 5% chance per rank to carry out work at a faster pace. So that's actually pretty good. And that was actually the light components that did that. It's been a while since I even did anything with Invention, so a little bit rusty. So far we've seen 2. Okay, there's Prosper. Evasive components, and this will allow you to find clue scrolls while skilling. So that's really good news for all you skillers out there. You'll be able to get clue scrolls now without having to do combat or thieving. There's another way to get your Rapid. No, rec components don't really give you anything for the new ones. These aren't really the newest ones, so we won't worry about that. How about that? I had to do it at least once. Alright. So far, we did find a few of them. We didn't get all of them. Looks like I probably don't have the right components to find them all, but that's okay because we've seen a few of them. And from there, oh, there's breakdown. Okay, that's another one. Has a 20% chance per rank of automatically disassembling items produced. So right now that's mainly going to be for just smithing. Down the road that could be useful for like fletching if they ever release a knife that you could do that with. So that's good for down the road. There's the Pyromaniac again. And that's just your organic components. I want to go through all the components I have just in case and give you guys a good variety of what you can expect while you go about trying to find this. There's another imp sold. What's... I never seen Tinker before. Oh, I think that's the other new one. Has a 1% chance per rank to carry out higher quality work, awarding an extra 10% XP. And that is in your delicate parts. Now, do remember, the higher the invention level you have, the less likely you will be to get the negative perks, as well as, you know, the greater chance you have of getting better stuff. But I do believe that's actually all of them. And I have a feeling when time comes, these harness components are going to help with rune crafting. But for now, they don't really help with anything. So, we'll go off to the next part of this. And that is, we will discover the two new components. The Hammerton takes 150 invention or inspiration. Again, just for this part, just keep monkeying around until you get it. Once you get it, you're good to go. And just make sure you try to get the best possible combination. Even if you have to move one at a time. Just as long as you find a way to get the best possible combination. So you guys can get use up the least amount of inspiration. Right, there's excellent. So we have just a few more we have to move. I'm not sure which one it would be. There we go. This way it costs you the least amount of inspiration as possible, because inspiration, you never know when you're going to need it. Okay, so now we'll go for the Pyromaniac. And for those who, if I haven't said it already, who like to use a crystal gear, don't worry, you can use crystal gear with this. Just keep in mind you need to get the siphon capability from the arc before you actually go about siphoning. If you're not worried about siphoning, then, you know, Godspeed to you. Then you don't have to worry about it. Because I know eventually the longer you do invention, the easier and easier it gets, the more items you have built up. Okay, soon, there we go. So now I have all those done. Now let's see what it takes to be able to make these things. Okay. There's the fishing rod. The Hammerton takes 22 invention. You need a hammer, you need a hammer, 80 flexible parts, 60 base parts, 6 powerful components, and 4 subtle components. It actually does require a decent amount of, especially flexible. That really actually kind of surprises me. Okay, for the Pyromaniac, you need a tinder box, 80 flexible, 60 base, 6 ethereal, and 4 imbued components. So it's not too bad. It's Again, it's just a little high on the flexible components, but if you're ever not sure where to get your components from, I'll show you a handy little thing. All you have to do is whenever you go into like your Invention icon right here, you just click on that, hover over whichever component you're looking for the most of, and you'll see what usually gives that type of components. And each one, as you can see, whenever I hover over it, it gives a different description of how you go about getting them. So it's not too bad, actually. So that is actually it for that part of the update. And now we'll go into the actual web page itself. There's also the 15-year veteran cape that came out today. I'll go check that out just here in a little bit. But to prosper, it affects all skills, and you may find clue scrolls while skilling. Rank, there's only one. Pyromaniac, it's for, you guessed it, fire making. And you have a 0.1% chance per rank to burn all logs of the same type. 5 ranks. Rapid, smithing or fire making. 5% chance per rank to speed up each action. There's 3 ranks of that. Breakdown, smithing. 20% chance per rank to automatically disassembled smithed items. 5 ranks, so you can have a 100% chance of doing that. Tinker, smithing or fire making. 1% chance per rank for each action to grant 10% more XP. Okay, so now one of the things that I'm curious about, I probably can't do it yet, so sorry if I can't, but if I remember correctly, I only recently got my 10-year cape. Which, if you guys are familiar at all, sorry about that, I had to put that down. I believe it goes off of how long you've been a member. Now, when I first started, I wasn't a member for a bit, and then also I did take a break for a couple years for the couple years for Warcraft. But it does tell you down in the chat how long you have until you can get the cape you're looking for. And I will be able to claim the 15-year Veterans Cape from Hans in 853 days. So I need 853 more days of membership to claim that cape, which I can guarantee you that will be happening. It's just going to be almost 3 years from now. Alright. So about, 2020. Not bad. Alright, so that does it for the Veteran Years Cape. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to show you the emote, unfortunately. Otherwise, there is a competition again that they're having. You can win 1 of 10 Amazon Echo devices. There is a chance, and you can experience the tale of one piercing note in a whole new way. And if you want to find out more about this information, I can bring it up here right now, actually. Okay, so to celebrate okay, yeah, just professional voice acting. To celebrate the launch, we're giving away, they say they're giving away 10 amazing Amazon Echo devices. And then if you head to their competition on their Facebook, so if you have RuneScape liked or whatever on Facebook, just go to it. Even if you don't have it liked, just go to their Facebook, and then you'll be able to get some more information. It even says you don't need a Facebook account to enter, answer the qualifying questions, and submit your details for a chance to win. Not here, of course, through Jagged stuff. Not on the video here. That's not going to help you. They do say it's a great prize, so don't miss out. The competition closes the 12th of February, and it says please read the competition T&Cs, terms and conditions, and facts before entering, and they say good luck. So that's actually kind of cool they're doing that. Live streams this week. Of course, they always say check out their YouTube channel. I recommend it too. This way you can get the full breakdown on certain things. February 10th, on Friday, 2100. Community time with Mod Shawnee. Sunday, February 12th at 1900. PVM with Mod Lee. And Snapchat Takeover with Mod Nina. And that'll be on Thursday, February 9th. Otherwise, we go on to the patch notes. Okay, and the patch notes are graphical. Updated the models of the Cyclops and the Cyclosis in the Warriors Guild. Added a new chat head to Umiport's minigame. Fixed an animation issue with Van Strom hanging in the air during the Blood Bomb attack. The Modret and Fate of the Gods have been graphically updated. Skill D&D and minigames. Raxi, Queen Black Dragon, Beastmaster Durzag, Yakimaru, and Rush of Blood loot chests now show their total value. The plank used in Yakimaru raid encounter should now appear on top of other items by default when dropped. God tokens from World Event 2 will now count as the appropriate God faction when in the God Wars dungeon. The baked potato now correctly shows as free to play on the cooking skill guide. Attempting to get a bounty from Fang exactly 1 year from the date of last bounty completed now works and assigns bounties correctly. Quest challenges and achievements. Sensei Hakase on Tuilet will now give you a full list of remaining requirements to complete the arc, achieve the salty title. Players can now set specific colors for their memorial to Guthix plinths, provided the colors have been unlocked. Nightmare creatures are now less likely to want to run away from you. That's good. The Sun Spear can now be activated as a cosmetic override from the wardrobe interface for each combat style. Fixed an issue where arts were only spawning as melee variants on Mazcab. By option of 25 and 50 have been added to Waco Reward Shop for ARC teletabs, contract contacts, and the Banky Crablet. The teleport to Port Serum on the ARC journal no longer uses a teletab animation since it doesn't consume a teletab. Breaking teletab animations is no longer used for short-range teleports where the item remains intact. The salty title is now suffix on PT/BR worlds. The ARC Journal's progress bar will now represent your current progress towards completion slightly more accurately. Lookout Ikai on Waco previously had nothing to say about the other area after completing Final Destination. This has been fixed. Bosun Higgs dialogue before and after Malevolent Entity's demise was reversed. This has been fixed. The contract board behind Sujobo and Waco previously skipped contracts that could only be completed on permanent islands. This has been adapted to also block contracts for low-tier resources found on authored islands such as non-golden bamboo, sea salt, berries, and non-ornate turtles. You can no longer overwrite Turtle Trap with another Turtle Trap if it was placed on a tile containing a hunter icon. The message when attempting to place a Turtle Trap on a trap tile has been made more clear. The population of Wales Mall has been increased. Players in differing time zones to RuneScape will no longer see the incorrect dates on their promo info. Players dying to non-PvP combat within the wilderness will no longer have their augmented items instantly deleted. Having your special attack leached whilst at 100% will now begin to recharge it again. The target info panel in PvP will no longer display the amount of stacks Revenge ability has on every icon. The quick chat message for next Angel of Death kill count now displays current prestige properly. Added next Angel of Death boss kills quick chat into the correct section. Players spectating from the balcony of next Angel of Death kills they died in are no longer eligible for roll for loot. Fixed an issue with the meter stating the wrong amount of XP given. The virus message has been changed to chat message during the next Angel of Death encounter to prevent missing the instant kill message. Players trapped in an icicle during the next Angel of Death encounter can no longer deal damage. Increase the icicle's armor and bleed count for lower thresholds during the next Angel of Death encounter. Increase the damage of smoke blades in next Angel of Death encounter. Increase the armor of Blood Reavers in next Angel of Death encounter. Added a broadcast for intricate chests from next Angel of Death. Deathmatch reward armor can now be reclaimed from death or the gravestone upon death. Augmented variants of the Decimation, Annihilation, and Obliteration will now clear their special attack effects when switching weapons. It is no longer possible to store 2 of the same rune type in a rune pouch. How's a bit? Ninja fixes. Players may now drink a cup of tea to remove effects of aggression potion. Nothing like a nice calming cup of tea. We've updated the tea flask animation. Wildy worms are significantly more likely to spawn. Uncharged junk refiners now stack. Completing a Reaper task now allows players to say they have no task via quick chat. The ninjas have waved their wand and added an ascend to top floor and descend to bottom floor options to the wizard's tower. Prevented players from protecting demonic skulls in the wilderness by noting them with magic notepaper. The Port Sarum fishing shop has also had a permanent door stop adding by the ninjas again. The Caterpie Range House has permanent door stop added by ninjas again. The Fremenics have moved some fencing on the Waterbirth Island to allow quicker access to the Waterbirth Dungeon. Do you forget about adding compost before planting stuff? Me too. It sucks. Now you can place compost on the ground just after planting something. Yay. So now if you do forget, you can add it afterwards. So, win-win. Favorite worlds are now saved at the top of your Hop Worlds interface in game. Increase the chance to receive increase the chance of receiving Raptor key pieces from task and Raptor armor from the chest. Last week's hot fixes. 1.3, next Angel of Death no longer attempts to target players that are out of reach viewing on the balcony. 1.30 again, players will now receive an appropriate message when attempting to buy event currency and extenders after the event has ended. Additionally, the Memorial of Two Gothics signs have returned. And another one at 1.30. You are now able to progress the wanted quest correctly again after killing the Black Knight. So, quite a bit of patch notes, but that is it for today's update. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.